I thought you believed the best foundation for great love was friendship.
Most wretched sonnet indeed.
Lord Byron, he is not.
I do not believe so. Good day, Pen.
You can choose anyone but him. He is my friend, Marina. I have known him forever.
Pen.
Colin! I did not know you would be here.
Sorry to disappoint. I am to escort Miss Featherington to the floor.
Lucky indeed. But do you not think the boy bears a passing resemblance to Lady Trowbridge's footman? And I do not want him to be tricked and deceived into a lifelong commitment. You must not do this to a good man.
I have asked Miss Marina Thompson to be my wife, and she has accepted.
But what of him? What of Colin?
You love him.
What?
Love Colin Bridgerton.
No, not of what you speak. Colin.
I'm leaving. First thing tomorrow morning, I begin my tour. I'm to start in the Mediterranean. It was actually you who inspired me. You kept reminding me how much I longed for travel.
Penelope was writing to Colin Bridgerton.
Colin is my friend.
As if he would ever waste his ink on someone like you.
Please, Colin Bridgerton is no more your friend than I am the next Catherine the Great.
Colin.
My brother.
No, not Colin. Colin!
Glad to see things have not changed.
Brother! Brother!
Pen.
Colin!
Pen. How have you been?
Well, I have been well, and you? Do not answer that. I know who you've been. Exploring the slopes of Mount Olympus, falconry with the Turks.
Quite exhilarating.
Also, lonely, perhaps.
Well, I was never on my own, of course.
I see. Speaking of mysteries, you must tell me the name of the young lady who you seem to have met while out of the country.
What can you mean?
You mentioned at the races you were never lonely. I only assumed... Never mind.
I never truly knew this person at all. Myself.
Yourself.
Well, I only wanted to fully understand myself before stepping back into this world.
You've sawn off women then?
Not for the time being.
I am a woman.
You are Pen. You do not count. You're my friend.
Of course. Your friend. Are you joining the men on the hunt?
I'm not. I have decided to play into the cousin of myself, in fact.
Marina.
Something. If you would simply open your eyes to what is in front of you, then you might see there are those in your life you already make happy.
And who would that be?
You have your family. You have Penelope.
Penelope.
You have many people who care for you.
Colin,
Seek them out.
we missed you at the ball last night.
Here I am, feeding ducks.
Why, I'm sure the ducks are most grateful.
It is surprising that you and Eloise remain so familiar when you cannot be less alike.
What can you mean?
Well, you have sense. Lady Crane was right about you.
Lady Crane. What did she say?
That you cared for me. That you would never forsake me. I'm beginning to believe that now. Ah, the lady of the hour.
Colin?
Come with me.
Colin.
Are you all right?
I believe so.
Good. Because we are dancing. Penelope Featherington.
The way you were dancing with her looked rather interesting. You're courting the girl, Bridgerton.
Ah, are you mad? I would never dream of courting Penelope Featherington. Not in your wildest fantasies, Fi. Pen, it is good to see you.
Is it?
Truly, it's felt like I've been absent years instead of months.
Much has certainly changed in that time.
Whereas elsewhere, things seem to have fundamentally changed. Am I mistaken? Or was Eloise walking arm in arm with Cressida Cameron?
As you said, sometimes time moves rapidly. I must take a husband if that happens. Just time. I should like to try something a little different tonight.
Pen. She did not look well, did she?
The Featherington girl. Why concern yourself with
Pen.
Colin,
I miss you.
you miss me. You miss me, but you would never court me, is that correct?
Pen,
I've heard you. And my mother's ball last season. Telling everyone how you would never, ever court Penelope. I am the laughing stock of the town, even when I changed my entire wardrobe. It just never occurred to me that you of all people could be so cruel.
I'm not the man I was last season. And I'm most certainly not ashamed of you, Pen. The opposite is true. In fact, I seek you out at every social assembly because I know you will lift my spirits and make me see the world in ways I could not have imagined. You are clever and warm, and I am proud to call you my very good friend. Well, if a husband is what you seek, let me help you.
Help me how?
If you are to secure a match, you must engage in real life. I should like to see your skills as they are first.
But I have none.
Do you remember when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted by a devilishly yellow head covering.
It was not my fault the wind blew clean off my head.
Oh, wind or not, you certainly seemed pleased when I landed in the mud.
I apologize.
Yes, and you were so very charming about it, teasing me mercilessly, in fact.
Your eyes. Most remarkable shade of blue. It's something that shine even brighter than your kind.
Perhaps we should pause for the day.
Would very much like to read more one day. If you would let me.
Should we make an agreement? I will consider it if you speak to at least one lord tonight.
Very well.
What happened?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I am not. Colin.
Pardon me, what are you whispering about?
Mr. Bridgerton, we were wondering why an eligible gentleman such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband.
This author would not be surprised if Miss Featherington should wish to return to her familiar shadows once and for all. Perhaps a return to the shadows is for the best. After all, a small taste of the light can lead to that most dangerous of emotions, hope. And once hope is lost, a lady may become reckless.
Could I ask you something?
Of course.
Would you kiss me?
About that kiss. Feelings like dreaming of you when I'm asleep, and in fact preferring sleep because that is where I might find you. A feeling that is like torture. The necessity imposed on us to remain cavalier about the one thing in life that holds genuine meaning. Do you not find it lonely? But I thought you believed the best foundation for great love was friendship.
Indeed, I do. It is how your father and I began. But it is rare to begin as friends and for both parties to then feel more. Anyone who will listen.
Tonight?
Do you mind if I interrupt?
Oh,
You should only take a moment.
I have spent so long trying to feel less, trying to be the kind of man society expects me to be. And for a moment, I thought I had succeeded. But these past few weeks have been full of confounding feelings like a total inability to stop thinking about you while we're kissed. Feelings like dreaming of you when I'm asleep, and in fact, preferring sleep because that is where I might find you. A feeling that is like torture, but one which I cannot, will not, do not want to give up.
We're friends. But I'd very much like to be more than friends.
And over your own standing, you might see that Penelope is the most eligible amongst you. Because I love you. You?
You will not try, will you?
I'm certain I will not have to.
Oh, Colin is beautiful.
And it's still only half as beautiful, isn't it?
His dreams, his wishes.
What about my dreams?
And soon, we shall officially be married. If you will still have him.
Colin, I'm not rather than that. In fact, there's something I've been meaning to tell you for a very long time. I have loved you since the moment we met. An embarrassingly long time, really. Even the years I pretended to be your friend, I was, but I loved you in secret. I have always loved you, Colin.
I will spend a lifetime begging your forgiveness for not seeing you sooner.
There is nothing in the world that makes me happier than being with you.
You, our Lady Whistledown.
Colin,
Do not try to deny it. I heard you with the printer.
look, please.
I knew something was wrong. Stupidly, I blamed myself, as if I was undeserving of your love.
But you rather know that is a fault.
I will never forgive you. Then what good am I to you?
Colin, I love you!
I, Colin Bridgerton, take thee, Penelope Featherington, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold.
I, Penelope Featherington, take thee, Colin Bridgerton, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold.
With this ring, I do wed.
With my body, I thee worship.
Pen, ever since I found out you are Whistledown, I have done everything I can to try to separate you from her. But the other day, I went back and read all of the letters you have sent me. Your letters have always been the ones I'm most eager to read, and I realized you are her. My only purpose in life is to love a woman as great as you. And I will be a very fulfilled man indeed.
I love you. You're a very good man, Mr. Bridgerton.
I love you.